Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the next section of our Unit 1 exam. Here we're taking a look at number 7 first. Number 7 says, it takes Miss Weiss 10 minutes to drive 4 miles. If she continues to drive at the same speed for 25 more minutes, how many more miles will she have driven? Now if it takes Miss Weiss 10 minutes to drive 4 miles, and she needs to drive 25 more minutes, here we can set up a proportion to find out how much farther she will drive. In 10 minutes, she can drive 4 miles. This will be our first fraction. With ratios, proportions, we're looking at ratios between two fractions. Equals 25 minutes over x, that's our unknown. Now we can return to our rules of cross multiplication to solve for our unknown variable x. We need to know how much further she will drive. With proportion problems, we need to be sure also to place our labels parallel to one another. For example, minutes and minutes, miles and x miles. Sometimes it can be easy to get those mixed up when we're setting up our proportion problems. Now here we'll use the rules of cross multiplication. We'll multiply 10 times x to get 10x. X equals 4 times 25. Or 10x equals 100. Now let's divide both sides of the equation by 10. X equals 10. Or answer choice B. She will drive a further 10 miles. Now let's take a look at number 8. A painter uses 3 gallons of paint to cover 2 square yards on the inside of a house. How many gallons will it take for him to cover a wall that is 12 feet tall and 60 feet long? First, we want to convert the dimensions of the wall from feet to yards. "12 feet tall by 60 feet long." Note 3 feet equals 1 yard. Let's divide 12 by 3. And let's divide 60 by 3. Now we need to find the area of the wall. We can multiply 4 times 20 to get us 80 yards squared. Now, if the wall is 80 yards squared and 3 gallons of paint can cover 2 yards squared, two square yards, we can set up a proportion to find the total number of gallons needed to paint the wall. Let's go back to our proportions. Three gallons of paint for 2 square yards equals, our unknown will be gallons, or X, over 90 square yards, 80 square yards. Now we can use our rules of cross multiplication. Let's multiply 3 times 80. Three times 80 will give us 240. Equals 2 times X, or 2X. Now we can divide both sides by 2. And this will get us to 120. 240 divided by 2 will be 120. It will take 120 gallons for him to cover a wall that is 12 feet tall and 60 feet long. The answer is B. Number 9, which of the following is equal to 1/6? Here we want to reduce our fractions. Let's reduce them. We need to find a common factor to divide both the numerator and denominator out by. For example, 3/6 can both be divided by 3 because both 3 and 6 go into 3/6. If we divide both the numerator and the denominator by 3, 3 divided by 3 is 1, 6 divided by 3 is 2. 3/6 reduces to 1/2. In 3/9, both the 3 and the 9 can be divided by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1, 9 divided by 3 is 3. 3/9 is equal to 1/3. With 3/18, we can divide both again by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 18 divided by 3 is 6. Oh, we have 1/6. That's what we're looking for. But just to be certain, let's reduce 3/24. 3/24, both can be divided by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 24 divided by 3 is 8. 1/8. The answer is C. 3/18 reduces down to 1/6. Now let's take a look at number 10. When a number is divided by 8, the remainder is 3. Which could be the number? Here we'll plug in the answer, or use PETA. So for example, if we start with A, we can work this out long division wise. 11 divided by 8. We're interested in what the remainder will be. 8 will go into 11 once, with the remainder of 3. This is what we're looking for. A is our answer. Now if we divided 14 by 8, we'd have a remainder of 6. 17 divided by 8 will give us a remainder of 1. 21 divided by 8, now we can multiply 8 twice to go into 21. 8 times 2 is 16, and that would leave us with the remainder of 5. On these types of problems, we may even want to write R3, R6, R1, R5 for when we have time to check every one of them and keep up with the remainders by writing them down next to the number. We need a remainder of 3. The answer choice is A. A is correct. Number 11, which of the following equals 90? Five times 18 will be 100. For example, 5 times 20 is 100. Minus 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 will give us 90. If we want to write this out, we can write 18 times 5. 5 times 8 is 40. We carry the 4 up. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 4 is 9 to get us 90. A is correct. What is 16 times 5? 6 times 5 is 30. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 3 is 8 for 80. Close. 15, 30, 45, 60 for C. 9 to the 10th power would be 9 with a lot of zeros. 9 times 9 times 9 times 9 times 9 times 9 times 9, 10 times. And we're not looking quite at exponents yet, not in Unit 1. We only discuss what they mean. We'll work more with exponents in our next unit. A is correct. Now let's take a look at number 12. This can be seen as the same skill that we use in the Venn diagram, where we have items that are included in both circles, for example, in a Venn diagram, and then we have items that are separate and not included. That would be the basic idea of what we're going to work with here on number 12, where certain items will be included in certain categories, others will be separate, and we have to see which items these letters represent symbolically. So let's take a look at number 12. In which region of the figure above would you find Stephanie, a 4th grade student who walks to school and buys her lunch in the cafeteria? Here we can use process of elimination. If Stephanie is in 4th grade, then we can eliminate A. Because 4th grade students are only in regions B, C, and D. Let's eliminate A. Stephanie also walks to school. So let's eliminate B, since only regions C and D contain students that walk to school. Stephanie buys her lunch in the cafeteria. So she can't be in region D. These students bring their lunch from home. And through process of elimination here, we arrive at C. Stephanie is in region C. C is the answer.